y'all. Welcome in. How are y'all doing? So I'm coming on here one because I want to say hello, and two because I had this epiphany the other day, and I'm like, you know what? I think it might be an energetic equation. E equals mc squared, which is Einstein's equation. I think it's like theory of relativity, or is that what it is? Because if that's theory of relativity is what that is, then it all makes perfect sense. But E in that equation stands for energy. And as we all know, I consider myself to be a manifestation coach to help people script the life that they desire. And as I am on this journey, I am scripting the life that I desire. And I'm at a roadblock right now. And I think this is where this download particularly came from. So the M would equal mass, and the C is actually the speed of light. So as I kept thinking on that, I'm like, hold on. And this wasn't like a long thought. This all of this came together within maybe 15, 20 minutes. Which maybe even not that long. And then I kind of had to grab my board, which is what I'm looking at over here, and write down and talk through it. Hey, so if E equals energy and M is your mass, C is the speed of light squared, I then went, oh, Manny, I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences to you. Um, and sending you virtual hugs, like in good energy, good spirits, and smiles. And hopefully, what I'm about to talk about, which is E equals mc squared, I feel this is a manifestation equation because E equals energy, M is for mass, C is for the speed of light, and it's squared. But if you think about mass is something that's solid, right? It's solid. And then if you think about the speed of light is something that I did read that. Manny, were you being funny? Because I was like, that's kind of hard. If that's your grief counselor that passed, and you're in grief, which means you would need a new counselor. Manny, that's not. I read it, and that's why I had to think on what to say. But back to the equation. So if you take something that's solid and you take what you see, that's actually your imagination, because you see things in your imagination, right? So something that's solid is your reality, and then you take your reality and get something that's seen, which is your imagination, and you pretty much manifest through seeing things through your pineal gland first. And I was like, wait a minute. So what's the reality of your imagination? So it's really your reality multiplied by your imagination. That equals your manifestation. I was just like, that's a manifestation equation. And then tied into it, you have to have a level of delusion, right? But what are the levels of delusion? So from that, I have this chart, and it says from 1 to 10, not 0 to 10, because everybody's delusional on at least one level. So from 1 to 10, on level 1, it's a point of disbelief, because sometimes it's like, I can't believe that just happened. So we're delusional knowing something happened, we just can't believe it happened. So we have that. In the middle would be 5, which would be your level of neutralness, and that's your sanity. And then 10 would be ultimate delusion. And I'm like, okay, so to manifest, sometimes you do have to tap into ultimate delusion. Oh my God, Manny, you're such a jokester. So your dad's blood type was actually B positive. So I think that's pretty dope that I received this download where I feel like E equals MC squared is a manifestation equation, and it's really your reality multiplied by your manifestation. I'm sorry, your reality multiplied by your imagination, and that's what brings your manifestation in. How dope is that? Like, how dope is that? Hey y'all, hey everybody over here on YouTube. Happy Saturday to you. I'm actually putting the final pieces together of this custom wig that I'm working on. The goal is to have it completed today. I actually made this cap. So I've been making this cap from beginning to end, and we're now in the final stretch. Then after this, I can go in and start adding my my closure and my tracks and all of that good stuff that would be on this particular unit. Whew. How y'all doing out there today? And then I think I'm gonna take, I know I'm gonna take a break at some point, because we're reading Asking It Is Given, and I've been reading without you guys. I apologize, but you know I gotta work through some things, and I am currently in virtual reality, which is process number 4. I've went through the emotional guidance scale. And what we're coming up on here is nothing is more important than feeling good. So when I take a break, I'll grab this chair, Papa Squats, and we'll read through that. But how y'all doing? Manny, I hope you're doing well. I'm not sure if you're joking or if you're serious, but I do sincerely send you love and light, virtual hugs and prayers that all is well with you. I really, really do. And sometimes stuff can hurt to the point where we have to find laughter in it, because nothing's better than feeling good. That feel good feeling. Ah! Did y'all see that? Oh my God, I slapped the heck out of myself with the needle. Ooh, when I tell you my fingers are so sore, because this whole process has been, it's all hand sewn. And over here I have my, I know, my iPad. I have my iPad over here capturing all this other stuff. But yeah, we're going to, in a moment, we are going to take a break and do a reading. I have my youngest son is coming in for the summer. He's currently headed to the airport. He's flying in from Florida, so I'm super excited about that. Hey, Tin Pot, yes I am. I'm making a wig. This is actually the base. I actually made the base myself, which I'm doing the finishing touches on it now. But as you can kind of see, all of my hula that I have going on. So once I finish this, I'll be able to go ahead and put my closure on and then start sewing my tracks. But this is a 100% hand sewn wig, and it's created starting at the wig base. And I'm kind of glad I took the time before I retired from doing hair to really go and learn this technique from the London wig makers. Your mom does? Awesome. It's a really good trade. And it was funny because when I took this, when did I take that course? Like 2019? And I practiced, and I knew I was retiring from here. At that time, I was really almost pretty much retired. But I said I was gonna be the old lady just to sit at home, and when I get bored, I'll be like, oh, I'll make a wig. So that's almost the reality of it. My sister, however, requested me to make this piece for her. So this is actually for my sister. And just praying that it comes out really good. Tell your mom, fellow woodmaker Tot said hello. Hello. How are you doing today? Okay, and I'm just gonna finish. I need to finish sewing this down, and then we'll take a break and do our reading for today. So I don't know if you guys seen. I did a what is it called? A short yesterday. Because I'm like, I can't be like this manifestation coach and make you guys think it's all just every day's a good day. Every day is smiles and rainbows and all that good stuff. It's, some days are harder than others. And for me, I'm actually a person that suffers from a lot of different things. So one of the things, I have attachment issues. I get attached to people, and I don't get attached to people really quickly. It's just like, if I like you, I become attached to you, and then I have separation anxiety, which is why I choose not to have a lot of friends, because can you imagine going through that all the time? Like, it's too much. So I try not to have a whole lot of friends for that reason. But I realize that I do have separation anxiety, and I do have attachment issues, so I have to be very careful who I let into my friend group, as they say, because some people will understand that and want the best for me, and some people will understand that and absolutely, totally try to take advantage of it. But it's crazy, because at my ripe age of over a half century old, I'm finally admitting this is one of my downfalls. I'm admitting that, hey, I don't have the best social skills, but I love being on social media, because it's kind of like I'm there and you're there, but we're really not there together. But we really are. Does that make sense? So I like being on social media. It's a comfort level for me. I don't necessarily like to go outside. And that's something that I'm battling with right now, is trying to get used to going outside again, being around a whole lot of people, which for me sometimes is a bit overwhelming. And I'm not sure if that is because of this separation anxiety and attachment issues, or is it's just too many people. I still don't know the answer to that, but it's something I'm trying to figure out, and I'll figure it out with my son, because he's on the way, and he kind of, he likes to stay in the house and play video games and all of that good stuff. And Nvidia, believe it or not, he called Nvidia 2020, when GameStop was doing this whole up and down, and I think GameStop went up to like 70 something dollars, and I was like, hold on,